Well, go on, everybody. Welcome to Don't Get Hit with a Brick. And today we're going to be talking about how Toei Animation is hitting Toyatro with a brick. So hear this. So Toyotaro, he is the author of the new manga Dragon Ball Super. He's the successor. He has taken the mantle from Akira Toriyama, rest in peace, who passed. He's the originator of Dragon Ball, and then he passed on the torch onto Toyotaro. Toyotaro originally started out doing manga. He did a fan manga called Dragon Ball AF, and he created the iconic Super Saiyan 5 that everybody knows to today. You know, the gray Uzaru, with the gray Super Saiyan 4 with the long hair. Let me see if I can get a picture for you guys because we all know that Super Saiyan 5 is one of the best fan transformations of all time, that anybody has ever seen in history. It is cold. I can't lie. Even looking at it is getting me gassed right now, bro. Reject all. Reject, man. Raw. Can you believe that our thingy didn't make me reject it? But this is what Super Saiyan 5 looks like, yeah? So Toyotaro, he created it. He was the author behind it, designer behind it. Here's another one, another image. Um, I reject cookies. I don't like cookies, even though I like cookies. There we go, Super Saiyan 5. You get me? Cold, 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 cold. So Toyotaro created that. He took that. He got the attention of Toei Animation. Then he went and started to make Dragon Ball Super anime. Sorry, Dragon Ball Hero Superhero Hero Super Mission. It's like a game where arcade game in Japan where you'd get cards, especially, but they made a manga that coincided with it to tell the story alongside it. And then he did so well on that he actually got drafted to be the successor of Dragon Ball, and Korea Toriyama took him under his wing. So Dragon Ball Super manga, as you may know, Kira Toriyama just made loads of notes, passed it on to the mangaka, and passed it on to Toei Animation to basically do this, to script it and do it themselves. They adapted it themselves. He did the whole of Dragon Ball Super with Akira Toriyama's eye, and then the manga did it with a bit less of Akira Toriyama's eye. Then Akira Toriyama passed, and my man went. Oh no! Before he passed, um, Toyotaro decided to do the um Morrow or the Galactic Patrol arc all by himself. No input whatsoever from Akira Toriyama. All he did was put it to Akira Toriyama and then he'd give a thumbs up. So that whole arc he did by himself. And now Toei Animation, who are animating it, have not given him any credit for the creation of the Morrow arc. They've given all of the credit to Akira Toriyama. That's right. So now, before I go deep, deep, deep into this, that's just a little bit of a backstory. You know, it's not, don't get hit with the brick if I don't plug my music. So here we go. Together, I prefer it when we're separate. Even though I need your love, I can't be looking desperate. Make sure that this pack is right. I don't want any dust with it. Early in the morning, end of day, I'm done with it. Said that she needs some of it. Fuck it, let's have fun with it. Guess I hit it right because lately, girl, your bum look big. So yeah, that song is out on all streaming platforms right now. Oh, so go and stream that. The link is in the description below, and yeah, go stream it. To break his jaw, I just wanna break a break, like break the bite and go get more. Baby, you so elegant, she want my trunk like elephant. Right now, I'm just celibate, gotta get money, temperament. She like when we. Yeah, guys, so go stream that song right now. The link is in the description below. So let's get into what they have to say. Sorry, I just see the meme that I'm gonna show you in a set that made me laugh. So Toei Animation does not list Toyotaro as the main writer for the Granola arc. Sorry, not Granola arc. That's a separate arc. This is for the Morrow arc, the Galactic Patrol arc. So yeah, no. So this comment here is incorrect. So credit controversies brewing after Toei Animation announced for Dragon Ball Super The Galactic Patrol listed Akira Toriyama as the main writer with no mention of Toyotaro. Fans quickly pointed out the issue, especially since Toyotaro has publicly stated that he personally wrote the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc after the Tournament of Power. So he wrote that all by himself. Um, Now, here's a little bit of a backstory, but this is just I feel like the reason they're doing this first is because they obviously, because Kira Toriyama is dead now, they probably get a bit more money, a bit more royalties and stuff. So they'd rather everything to still be under Akira Toriyama for as long as possible, so that they can reap more rewards of it before they have to actually officially pass off the credit to Toyotaro. So it's just business ploy. No matter what country, Japan might be a lot more ethical, but no matter what country, there's still going to be bad business. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But yeah, here is what some people had to say.
Of Dragon Ball Super. Not because we're getting the more arc, but because Toyotaro is not getting any credit for this new season. Look through all the official marketing posts, they all say original work, story, character designs by Akira Toriyama. And if you also didn't know, Toyotaro stated that he drew and wrote the entire more arc on his own. Of course, with Toriyama approving these decisions and helping out a little bit. The entirety of the more arc and like who...
See, but imagine that. Imagine like being we've seen it time and time again, even with authors and books and stuff. Like they did a show, I can't remember what the show in Suits, where a girl, she basically wrote a story. She was under a book company, um, a publishing company, and the leader of the publishing company said that anybody that works under her in the contracts, all of their original property IP is owned by her. So basically, she owned it, even though it came from the person, that her employee. And then it turned out that the employee obviously took her to court, whatever, nearly won, could have won big money, but she wanted more. She wanted more, more, more. Got greedy. And then the lawyer basically was like, "Yo, there's how many I've read all these books and they are basically the same as your book, so your idea wasn't 100% original, so just take what you need to take." So this is just another example of corporations taking people's hard-earned work and not giving people the props that they deserve. So yeah, but let's get back into the video.
More was all Toyotaro. So fans are questioning why he isn't getting any credit. Look, Dragon Ball is Toriyama's creation. Any new ideas wouldn't exist in the first place if it wasn't for Toriyama. It makes sense in a marketing standpoint to put his name on all the projects because it's nostalgic. If you see Toriyama on Dragon Ball Z, it brings back so much memories. But I do think they should at least credit Toyotaro for at least the Moro arc. It would be sad for him to see his work go unnoticed, especially because the Moro arc is arguably one of the best arcs in all of Dragon Ball. Toyotaro is a big Dragon Ball fan like you and me. His involvement for the latest chapters is huge. He's the main reason we have Vegeta Ultra Ego. He's also the reason why we have Black Frieza. More than likely, Toyotaro is going to continue the super manga, so it would be nice to credit him at least. Not saying we should remove Toriyama. His name is permanent. This is his creation. But at least we should include an "and" by Toyotaro for all the future projects.
I agree. It should be original story concept by Toriyama, and then new stories is written by Toyotaro. So that's how I think it should be, but that's not how life is all the time. I just hope that he does get the credit he deserves. Yeah, I hope he gets the credit that he deserves. Here's a funny video of one guy just going on.
This to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed? You can't.
Obviously using the Norman Osborn from Spider-Man. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? Do you think that is fair? That you think Toyotaro should not get the credit, or what you guys thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. And just before you guys go, please remember that I got my song 24 that's out right now. Please go stream.
But I prefer it when we're separate. Even though I need your love, I can't be looking desperate. Make sure that this pack is right. I don't want any dust with it. It came early in the morning, end of day, I'm done with it. Said that she needs some of it. Fuck it, let's have fun with it. Guess I hit it right because lately, girl, your bum look big. Fly from left to right so soon. We gon' need some compasses. I prefer the calamari, she prefer the onion rings. She want me to break her back.
So guys, yep, that is that. Go stream 24. The link is in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.